So we flew into Maui early summer 2022, just as COVID was ending up. Maui was always one of the places I wanted to go, so this is us coming in. Maui's a unique island. It basically consists of two different sections, West Maui and then the rest of the island, with a flat area kind of in the middle. That is kind of the spine of the island. We stayed over at Sugar Beach, which is right there in Kihei, which is right where the water is to the on the top left-hand side. Round the corner over that mountain ridge towards the top of the screen is West Maui, and that's where, unfortunately, all the fires were. This area here that we're looking at directly below the engine also had some fires. Here's the map, two sections. We just flew over that one section in the bottom right hand corner, but it's like the tropical side of
where we are now.
rainforest. There you see Hakalea, and there's the resort we stayed at in Kihei, and gradually I'm making my way through. In the center part here is where back in the day there was a lot of sugar plantations. Those are not really active now, but like I said, this was an area that was active earlier during the fires up on this hill here on the in the area here, and they used to burn the sugarcane fields at one point purposely. Say about Maui is it's generally pretty windy, especially in the afternoon. The wind increases during the afternoon, so that always enhances fires, unfortunately. And this is the leeward side of the island, which means it's dry most of the time, and you can see that it transitions to dry land pretty quick, arid land, as opposed to here on the Hana side, which is a tropical forest, rainforest, lots of waterfalls, a lot of rain. Sometimes they get up to 200 inches of rain in a season. Now here we are on West Maui. This is some dash cam that I had, dash cam footage, which I took last year, and it shows some of the coastal towns along the west side of Maui. This is as you can see here, going into Lahaina, or at least we're going by it here. There's this main entrance where the road veers off of Highway 30 and down into Front Street. This structure here, unfortunately, didn't survive the fire. You can see it from a satellite view that it's no longer there. It's just a bunch of ashes. And unfortunately, a lot of this area, especially everything to the right of what you're seeing in this dash cam video, was impacted a great deal. Along Highway 30, I've seen several warning sirens, which apparently didn't work for the fires, unfortunately, by the fires. And here you get a glimpse of the mountains on the side. And the mountainous side is generally pretty arid. And there's not much there. There's not much built up. Most of the hotels and residences are right along the coast. So fires came down the hill and jumped the road and impacted all these communities here. I think a lot of these were just decimated, unfortunately. This is a really pretty area. Don't know if a lot of these trees are indigenous, but they were impacted. Actually, on this side of the island, you actually do see a lot of provisions to deal with torrential rain coming down off the mountains. A lot of erosion control measures and water conduits and paths to funnel the water into the ocean off the mountains rather than coming down. Mother Nature impacting it. It's mostly wind and rain and flooding. And this is really the only highway that gets to, goes back to the main portion of the island or the middle of the island where you can get to the airport. So you can see how evacuations would be a little bit tough. And later on down this road, they have it cut through the side of the mountain a bit, and there is a tunnel. So you can see, one way in, one way out. The other way is around the top of the island, and please donate to the Maui Strong Fund, a local community-based organization that is helping the folks impacted in Maui by this horrible disaster. Hawaii Community Foundation will not be collecting a fee for donations to the Maui Strong Fund. 100% of the funds will go to community needs, so please donate.